Welcome, guys. This is day 2 of your yoga fix. This will be about 15 minutes and we'll be focusing on your legs. So let's get started at the top of the mat, standing in Tadasana. So standing with the feet about hips distance apart, lift and spread your toes, place the toes back down. Close the eyes, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Just take a moment, rock forward and back on your feet, feeling all four corners of the feet into the mat. Now engage your glutes, engage your quads. Feel your core lightly engaged, the chest lifted, crown of the head reaching up towards the ceiling. And start to find that steady ujjayi breath, slightly constricting the base of the throat, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. And bring hands together at heart center. Inhale, sink your hips, come into chair pose, arms alongside the ears. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands and step back to plank. Draw the navel in, squeeze inner thighs towards each other. Reach from crown of head through your heels. And then shift forward, lower knees, chest, chin. Hands by the ribs. Inhale, lift up into cobra, just using your back muscles. So maybe even lift your hands. Good, then release, tuck the toes, press up through plank and back to down dog. Spread the fingers wide, firm your forearms in towards each other and spread your shoulder blades. Draw navel to spine. You can pedal out the feet. Good, then find stillness, bend your knees, shine your sitting bones up towards the ceiling. And let the heels be heavy. Start to straighten the legs any amount. But if straightening the legs causes your butt to tuck under, just keep the knees bent. Doesn't matter if the heels reach the floor, mine don't. Now inhale the right leg up and back. Level your hips. Exhale, draw the knee in towards the chest and then lightly step it through. Spin the back heel down. Back foot's on a 45-degree angle. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Warrior one. Squaring the hips up towards the front. Zipping up through your core. Exhale. The hands come down. Step it back to plank. And shift forward about an inch. Lower either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhaling up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right to the other side. Inhale the left leg up and back. Exhale, knee into nose, really hug it in. Then step it through, spin the back heel down. Inhale to warrior one. Good, then exhale the hands down, step back to plank. Move through your vinyasa, either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhaling up dog or cobra. Exhale, roll over the toes, down dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Lengthening along the side body. Bottom of your exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, step or hop to the top. Inhale to a halfway lift, hips over heels. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sink your hips, bring your fingertips down to the mat, and then inhale into chair. Good, then bring hands to heart center, stand up straight. Shift the weight into your right foot and see if you can float the left leg up into warrior three. Firm your inner thighs in towards each other. Point the floated toes just to turn on your glutes. And spin the upper inner thigh of that floated leg up towards the ceiling. Now we'll take 3 pulses with your standing leg. Start to bend into the right knee. Then straighten the leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. One more time, bend into the knee. And then straighten, bring the hands down, standing split. Lift the left heel high, the hips are level. You can stay right here or hop the right foot back a little bit, plant your hands under your shoulders, and start to take a couple of hops to handstand. Trying to get your hips over your wrists, keeping the hips level. And then when you've had enough fun with that, step it back to a lunge, plant the hands, step back to plank, shift forward, lower either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhaling through up dog or cobra, exhaling down dog. Let's take a couple of breaths here in down dog. You can always come down to rest in child's pose. And we'll meet back in down dog. And bend the knees, gaze forward, step or float to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up into chair. Exhale, hands to heart. Start to shift the weight into your left foot, hands to heart center. Float your right leg back. Spin the upper inner thigh of the floated leg up towards the ceiling. Firm the thighs in. Draw navel to spine. Point your right toes. And then start to bend into the left knee. Straighten the leg. Bend the knee. Straighten. One more time, bend. And straighten. Hold warrior three for one more steady breath. Good, then hands come down for standing split. Send the right heel high. Option to stay right here or hop the left foot back. Plant your hands. Firm your forearms in towards each other. Start to take a couple of handstand hops if it sounds like a fun idea. Doesn't matter how high you get. And then when you're ready, land back, step back to plank, hold plank, and then option to just press back to down dog or shift forward, lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. And exhale from your core, press up and back, down dog. Take a breath. Good, and bottom of the exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, hips over heels. And then inhale, press through the feet, sweep the arms out, around and up. Exhale, hands to heart. So once again, we'll start to shift the weight into your right foot, floating the left leg back up for warrior 3. So firming the thighs in towards each other, rolling the outer left hip down. Now from here, plant your right hand under your right shoulder and open up that top hip right into half moon. Press through the standing leg and the floating leg simultaneously to steady yourself. And now from here, this is kind of a weird transition. Keep the right foot right where it is. Bend your left knee and see if you can land in Malasana. So you'll be facing off to the side, the left side of your mat. Now press your elbows in, your inner knees. See if you can press them a little wider and then lift a little higher so that now your elbows aren't in your knees. Breathe. Good job, y'all. And then from here, see if you can spring right back into that half moon. Right hand under your shoulder. Left leg floats. Flex the left foot. Nice. Then land lightly back in warrior 2. Really bend into that right knee. And keep it tracking in the middle of the right foot. The back leg is strong. Now straighten the right leg. Come up onto the heel, start to bend into your left knees, turning the toes out to the left and sink down into Malasana. You may be super flexible and able to keep hands at heart center. Otherwise, you can keep your hands on the floor like me. And then walk yourself back to a lunge at the top of the mat. Step it back to plank. Optional vinyasa. Shift forward, lower knees, chest chin, or to the chaturanga. Exhale, down dog. Whew. Take a breath. Take a rest if you need to. Otherwise, we'll keep going. So bend the knees, gaze forward, step or hop to the top. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms out, around and up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sink the hips, chair pose. And then come to stand. Start to shift the weight into your left foot, floating that right leg up, warrior 3. So spinning upper inner thigh of right leg up towards the ceiling, steady breath. Point your right toes. We'll skip the pulses this time. Now bring your left hand down under your left shoulder. Roll that top hip open. Come right into half moon. Flexing your right foot, pressing through the standing leg, and lifting and lengthening the top leg at the same time. Now keep the left foot just as it is. Start to bend your right knee and come into that squat, facing off to the right side of your mat. Sink down, press elbows into knees, knees into elbows, and then lift up out of it a little bit. Whew. And breathe. Good. Then see if you can come right to that half moon. Left hand comes down under left shoulder. Float your right leg back to half moon. Good. Then gently land warrior 2. Really sink into that left knee. We're not holding it long. Draw the belly in and up. Nice. Then straighten left leg. Turn your right toes out. Come onto heel of left foot. Come down into Skandasana. Hands can be on the mat or heart center. My right leg is stronger than my left, so I can bring my hands up on this side, but not the other side. Nice. Hands come down. Walk yourself to the lunge at the top of the mat. Step it back to plank. Shift forward, lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, down dog. Nice work. Now, bend your knees, come all the way down, bring the feet around in front. And then bend your right knee, place the right foot to the outside of the left thigh. Option to keep that left leg extended or bend the left knee and swing the left heel around to the right seat. Sit up nice and tall. Lift your left arm up. Exhale to twist right. First, just hook the eye of the left elbow around the front of your right knee, right fingertips behind. Gaze over the right shoulder. Then if you want to take it deeper, you can reach your left arm up and the left elbow comes to the outside of the right knee. Good. And gently unwind back to center. Just keep your legs as they are and see if you can shimmy your right knee on top of the left or close to being on top for Gomukhasana. So sit up nice and tall. This may be plenty of a stretch in the outer hips already. Otherwise, you can start to slowly walk yourself forward, keeping a long spine and folding, closing the eyes if you'd like. And just coming back to that Ujjayi breath. Just accepting what is today, how your body feels today, and just being grateful for even 15 minutes. So good for us. And then gently come back up and we'll unwind the legs. Just stretch the legs out in front, bounce your legs, and then we'll bend the left knee, step the left foot to the outside of right thigh. Swing that right heel around, or you can keep the leg extended, sit up nice and tall, and send that left hip down. Inhale the right arm up, exhale to twist, hooking first just the eye of the right elbow around the front of the left knee, sitting up nice and tall, drawing that left shoulder back, gazing over the left shoulder. Inhaling to lengthen, exhaling to twist a little deeper, and then gently unwinding to center and stacking left knee on top of right. Sitting up tall. Exhale, fold or stay right where you are. You can close the eyes. Soften the jaw. Calming the mind. Take one more full cycle of breath. And then gently come back up and unwind. We'll stretch the legs out in front. Bend your knees and slowly roll down into Shavasana. Let the feet flop out, the arms flop out. It can also be in seated meditation. And I encourage you to stay here as long as it serves you. I hope to see you on your mat tomorrow. Namaste.